Okay, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Class 7, today we are going to actually continue the same chapter, and we are going to start a new topic as well in the same chapter. But before going towards today's topic, I would like to ask you if you have got anything that you want to ask about installation of small basic, running of program in small basic, how to write program in small basic. I think all the students have done practice in order to work in small basic. Last time when we had a class, so I had uploaded the work in your Google Classroom. Please see over here. This is class 7th A, and this was the work that I had uploaded in your class. I had uploaded the program that I explained you last time. It was an interesting and important program when we wrote a program using for loop, and I asked you okay, you should do it at home. Okay, and before, if you go to the 3rd May class, I had uploaded the video of that particular class as well in your Google Classroom. So those people, those who ask me, "Ki, yes, sir, how should we do this? How should we do this?" They should go to through this video. F5 is the shortcut key from the keyboard. This is the video that I have already given you. This was the lesson that I explained you. So it is already available in your, classroom. So you can't say that okay, you have that particular material. I have already given you the video so that you can go through it, and I have given you that program as well. So I would like to ask if you have got any question in this regard. Whatever we have done in small basic, for loop we have done in small basic. So have you got a clear concept about the for loop, or you have got any question, anything? All of you, I suppose that all of you have applied for loop on your PCs, and all the students would have done some practice at home. Is there any question that you want to ask about the content that we have studied up to now? Raise the hand if you have got any question. Raise the hand, please. Anything that you want to ask. Installation process, I had explained you. It is also there in that video how to install small basic. I had explained this process as well. So I think there isn't anything that you want to ask. Do you want to ask anything? Anything that is there that you want to ask, or anything? I think all the things are clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all the things are clear. Fine.
Yes, not everything.
Okay, fine. So I'm going to mute you all, and I'm going to give you a review first. I am going to revise something first, and then I'm going to start today's topic. Okay. At the end of the lesson, definitely I'm going to give you the written work as well that you are going to do in your copies. Today, written work will also be given. Last week, I did not give that much written work. I just asked you to do practice on PCs so that you may have a clear concept. But today, we would like to have written work as well. So, I am going to open small basic. I will open the small basic. I am going to recall some points that we have learned last time. How to make a program using for loop. For example, if I say for x is equals to, you can take any variable, not necessary that you are taking a or b or c. X is equal to 1, to 10, and I say that text window dot write line, and I write over here in double quotes, it's my program in small basic. Okay, then I write over here and for. So this is basically a program in small basic that we have written. We have taken this variable which is called a counter variable, which is running from 1 to 10. It means ke whatever job you will do over here, so it is going to run from 1 to 10. Okay, so what will be the output? If you want to see the output, you will see that the line that we have written is being printed 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whatever you will write, it will be printed as many number of times as you have written it over here. I'm going to open Microsoft Word. Why? So that I can give you this code and its output. What was the output of this code that we wrote? This is the output of this code that we have written. So I'm going to take a screenshot for it, so that I am going to place it over here, that this will be the output of, if we remove this area, you will be able to see that this is basically the output of this code. It is printing the line that you have written over here. It is going to print that particular line. Now I am going to make another change in my program. Okay, small basic. If I go and if I write 2 lines or 3 lines, for example, if I say for y is equals to 11 to 15. Now the counter is running from 11 to 15, and I am writing text window dot write line, and I am writing over here in double quotes. Whenever you are writing your message class 7, whenever you are writing your message, it will be mentioned in double quotes. Again I am writing text window dot write line, and I am writing here PSM. Again I am writing over here text window dot write line, and I am writing over here programming in small basic. Now you will see that and for. Now if we go and if we run, I'm going to, why I'm going to copy this text, so that I can give you this text, this will be the output. Now you can see that if we write this code, this is the code that we have written, and this is the output that we have got. This is the output that we have got, and We have written this time three lines, you know. Three lines are there that we have written, and it is printing those lines, of course, three times. I'm going to show you the output on Microsoft Word. On Microsoft Word, I'm also going to show you the output, that this is the output now. Why? Because there are three lines. Now please pay attention that there are three lines. So these three lines that I have written over there, it is giving me the output in the same manner that class 7 PSM programming in small basic, class 7 PSM programming in small basic. How many times it is showing you the output? It is showing you the output from 11 to 15, matlab 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 5 times. Three lines, then three lines, then three lines, then three lines, then three lines. So the work is being done 5 times. This is how loop works. I hope all the students are able to understand this point, and nothing is there which is not clear. Okay, now I'm going to revise uh, that thing that we explained in the last class. Okay, if we write number instead of text, for example, if I write here, if I say that print y itself, okay, print y itself. Now the value of y will be printed if it is from 1 to 15. So its value will be printed. If it is 1 to 15, so its value will be printed from 1 to 15. You can see the output. So this is the code when we are saying that and what is the output? It is showing us those numbers. It is showing us those numbers that we have taken over here. And what are these numbers? I'm going to show you the output. Why I'm going to give you these screenshots so that you can go through these things when I will upload this file as well for your revision, so that you can revise it at home. Okay, when we wrote this code, so this was the output. So right now it is printing the value of y from 1 to 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, from 1 to 15. If we start it from, let's suppose from any other number, for example, if I say, okay, started from 10 and go to up to 20, then how many times it will be printed? Definitely it will be printed 10 times. Okay, so these are the things that we have already gone through last time, and I think all these students have got very clear concept about it. Now if I print the numbers from 1 to 20 and I say that let's suppose 1 to 10, I say that print the numbers from 1 to 10 and increase the value by 0.5. If I write it step 0.5, what will it mean? It will mean that there should not be the increase of 1, there should be the increase of 0.5. Matlab, after 1 there should be 1.5, then there should be 2, then there should be 2.5, then there should be 3, then there should be 3.5, then there should be 4. In this way the output should come. So if we run it, you will see that this is the output. 1, then 1.5, then 2, then 2.5, then 3.0, then 3.5, then 4.0. 4.0 means 4, definitely. 4.5, then 5, then 5.5, then 6. This is how we are going to see the output. Okay, I am going to give you all these outputs. So I am going to give you the code first. This is the code that I have written. And what is the output? What would be the output? I am going to show you the output as well by cropping this. Why I am going to crop it? Because I want you should see what is basically the output. Okay, now you can see that. Okay, this is the output where we have got the numbers from 1, then 1.5, then 2, then 1. Okay, so this is the output you can see over here. This is the code that we have written. Y is equals to 1 to 10, step 0.5, text dot text window dot write line y, we are printing the y, and it is printing it with the gap of 0.5. Now it is printing it with the gap of 0.5. Fine. Okay, what will happen in the reverse order? This was the thing that we discussed last time. What will happen in the reverse order? Can anyone tell me in your class? Yes, raise the hand. Raise the hand. What should I do if I want to print the numbers in reverse order from 20 to 30? Yes, who will tell me? Raise the hand. Who will tell me? Who will explain me how we can print the numbers from 20 to 30? Raise the hand so that I can allow you to talk. Yes. Who will explain this point? Yes, class 7th. Please raise the hand. Laiba Khan, yes. You should try. Not necessary that your answer is correct. If it is not correct, that doesn't matter. Yes, Laiba.
Sir, in the like where we've written one, we will write 30 there, and then we will write to the 10. We will write 20,
Okay.
and
I should, no,
the
no,
step
no.
will be
Just a minute, just a minute, just a minute. Tell me, I should write y is equals to 30 first,
yes, sir.
then to
20.
20. Y is equals to 30 to 20. We are going in the reverse order.
Sir,
Yes, then
sir, we will run the code.
what should I write over here? Step 0.5.
No, sir.
What should I write here?
Sir, one.
1. Okay. I write 1 over here. Now it is complete.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But you will see that this is not going to give you the output. There is some error. There is some error. It is not going to give you the output. देखें आप ये output नहीं दे रहा. Can anyone tell me what is the error over here? Can anyone tell me? No one. Okay. Whenever we are going in the reverse order, we will write the step in minus. Minus 1. 30 minus 1, 29, minus 1, 28, minus 1, 27, minus 1, 26. Now when I will run it, then it will show me the output. 30, 29, 27, 26. So it means there was a problem in my code. I did not mention the minus, so that's why I was unable to see the proper output. So I'm going to paste this code. This is the code that we have taken. And what is the output? This is the output. This is the output
But
that we have.
still, I tried.
Yes, you are saying something? Yes, please.
Yes, sir, but still I tried to do.
It will not work because if you don't mention the minus, why we are mentioning the minus? Because we are going in reverse order. If we were going in the forward order, then it is fine. Just like I mentioned 0. 0.5, so it was not giving me the error in this program. In this program I wrote zero point
Yes,
0.5
sir.
from for y is equal to 1 to 10, I wrote 0. 0.5. It was not giving me any error. But now this time when I wrote 1, so it was giving me error because it was not going back. So minus 1 will return it back. Okay, so this will be the
So, sir,
strategy.
if we write -2,
Minus 2, you can apply minus 2 as well.
-2, sir, so it will come.
It will work, it will work. Now see the example.
Okay, sir.
See the example. Okay, I open the small basic has been closed. Now see the other example that I am going to mention for you. For m is equals to 25 to 5, and I say that text window dot write line dot write line. This time I have taken another variable m, and for now if I mention over here step 2, step 2 will not work. Step -2. Why? We are going from higher value to lower value. Matlab we are going in the reverse order. When we are going in the reverse order, so it is, or you can even give difference of 3, -3. So I am going to show you the output. What would be the output of this code? First I am going to copy this code. This is the code that I have written. Now what would be the output? See the output. This is the output: 25 -3 22, -3 19, -3 16. This would be the output. Okay. This word file that I am making for you, you don't need to write it in your copy. It is for reading. I will write the heading of reading on it so that you can read it. Okay, it is just for the sake of reading, so that you can read it in order to understand that when we wrote this code, this was the output. When we wrote this code, this was the output. When we wrote this code, this was the output. Okay, fine. So -3 may, when we are mentioning step -3 and we have started it from 25. So 25 -3 22, then -3 19, then -3 16, then -3 13, 10, and 7, etc. Okay. So now we are going to, I'm going to save this file as well for you, so that I will give it, this file to you in your Google Classroom, so that you can go through it and example codes. These are the example codes that I will upload in your Google Drive, so that you can go through this file. Okay. Now come towards another thing that we are going to discuss today. I am going to write another program, but I am going to start now while loop, while and end while. How while loop works? In while loop, we mention while First we take a number. For example, take a number x. X is equal to 1. 1 से start करते हैं. X is equal to 1, and when we will say while x is less than equal to 15, while loop uses less than equal to, greater than equal to, such kind of relational operators. I am going to explain you. Text window dot write line, and I am going to print x. Number this x is equals to x plus 1. X is equals to x plus 1, and while. Now please pay attention and listen the explanation for this code. Please pay attention. First we take one variable. And we initialize it. For में हम क्या करते हैं? For में हम पहले ही से लिख देते हैं for a is equal to 1 to 20. But over here we have to mention it over here separately. X is equal to 1. कहाँ से start करना है? From where you need to start the loop. X is equal to 1. While x is less than equal to 15, कहाँ तक प्ले करना है उसको? X is less than equal to 15 मतलब 1 to 15, 1 से लेके 15 तक प्ले करना है. From 1 to 15 मतलब 1 से लेके 15 तक प्ले करना है. And then we are saying के right line x को प्रिंट करवाया हमने, और उसके बाद उसमें इजाफा कितना हो. What should be the increment? What should be the increase in the value of x? It should be 1. X is equal to x plus 1. X is equal to x plus 1 means कि increase the value of x by 1. Increase the value of x by 1. x में 1 का इजाफा कर दो. हर बार x में 1 का इजाफा होगा, x will become 2, x will become 3, x will become 4, and each time loop will be running. ये ऐसे loop चलता रहेगा. The loop will be running जब तक कि इसकी वैल्यू क्या नहीं हो जाती, 15 नहीं हो जाती. When its value will become 15, then it will be ended. So if we run this code, ये code है. I'm going to write the code over here, and I'm going to show you the output as well. मैं आपको ये output भी इसमें दे रहा हूँ साथ में, so that you can see the output. 1 2 3 4 5 वही काम जो हम for loop में भी कर सकते हैं, we can do in this while loop. इस while loop में भी ये काम हम कर सकते हैं, मगर while loop का स्ट्रक्चर थोड़ा सा चेंज है. Why the QBasic has given us the while loop? QBasic ने while loop क्यों दिया आपको? Because इसके अंदर हम कुछ और फर्दर लेस देन ग्रेटर देन को लेकर कुछ और फर्दर काम भी कर सकते हैं, जहां पर हम चेक करना चाह रहे हो रिलेशनशिप कि भाई नंबर्स को किस तरीके से एवेल्युएट करना है, उनको किस तरीके से आइटरेट करना है, व्हाट वुड बी द मेथड. So we can do this job in for loop as well, but we can do this job in while loop as well. But in while loop, this will be the strategy. X is equal to 1 while x is less than equal to 15. जब तक x की वैल्यू 15 से लेस है. Text window dot write line, x को प्रिंट किया हमने, and x is equal to x plus 1. x is equal to x plus 1 मतलब x में 1 का इजाफा करें. Next time x will become 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, up to 15. Up to here, if you have got any question, you can ask. This is today's lesson. I'm going to upload its recording as well on your Google Classroom, inshallah. Raise the hand. Musfira. Yes. Yes, Musfira. Your mic is not attached, Musfira. Anyone else who want to ask anything? Raise the hand. Anyone else who want to ask anything? Yes. Raise the hand if something is not clear to you. Yes, Laiba.
Sir, I want to ask that in this code we've written while x and less than 15, then text window dot write line x, and then why we've written x is equals to x plus 1.
X is equal to x plus
already
x is equal to x plus 1 is used. This is used in only while loop के we should increase it by 1 or 2 or 3. अगर मैं लिखूं if I write x is equal to x plus 2, then it will print 1, then 3, then 5, then 7, then 9.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Anyone else who want to ask anything else?
So, sir, if we will write it -1, so it will make it reverse in reverse form.
Yes, but in that situation, you will start it from larger to smaller value. Matlab, we will write x is equal to 25 while x is greater than equal to 1. I will explain you that thing as well. It will come in the next class.
Okay, sir.
Anything
Okay,
else
sir.
that you want to ask, please?